The next speaker is Reszela from ALBA, and he will talk about Sardana Scientific Suite and Scientific SCADA Suite tutorial.
Good morning, everyone. So this workshop was about Sardana, which is a scientific SCADA suite, and it was prepared by this team of people from ALBA. And the workshop was oriented to the Sardana suite newcomers. So just a quick reminder, within the suite we have two main projects, Sardana and Taurus. And the suite is based on the client-server model. On the client side we have Taurus, which is basically the client application. And on the server side we have Sardana with two main components, the powerful sequencer, which is called macro server, and the hardware objects repository called device pool. There were 20 participants in the workshop, and good message is that there is a big interest in Sardana out of the Synchrotron environments. And there were three objectives of the workshop. First, to let the participant understand the architecture of the system and which components are in the system, and then demonstrate the most interesting features of each of the components, and at the end, how to customize the system for the particular needs by developing plugins. So the covered topics were, we have started from scratch, so how to install Sardana and Taurus. So good message is that there are available Debian packages, so, but there are also other ways to install the Sardana suite. And then we have demonstrated how to prepare a simulated environment in 3 simple steps. And with this, you could already start to use the system, execute scans, etc. After that, we have demonstrated how to customize your system by adding the new hardware to the device pool. We have iterated over the interfaces of the most common laboratory elements or instruments, like movables or experimental channels, and then there was a practical session on how to develop plugins to the device pool. After that, there was a big part about the sequences and user procedures. So we have demonstrated all the features that are available when developing the user procedures. And then there was a practical session on how to develop your own sequences. We also demonstrated the interesting examples of the user procedures that we use at ALBA or our scientists use. On the other side, there was a big part about the Taurus. And we started with the graphical part of the Taurus and demonstrated the interesting features of the Taurus widgets, and also how to create a complete Taurus GUI without a single line of code. And at the end, there was a part about how to access different data sources from within the Taurus. We demonstrated different approaches to that, from the simple one, which is to use the evaluation scheme, on an example how to access a microscope image with the evaluation scheme, and also how the more advanced case, which is to develop your particular scheme on example of the HDF5 file. As the conclusion, so this was the first workshop, satellite to the ICALEPCS about Sardana. And the questions from the participants, they led to the interesting discussions during the workshop. And we would like to thank all the participants, because without them, it wouldn't be possible. The workshop materials are available in the GitHub, and it is possible to repeat all the workshops just following the materials. There are also more advanced examples available, and if you need more information, these are the addresses of the websites where you can find more information about Sardana and Taurus. Thank you.